Oh shoot, it happened, y'all. You know Malema had to respond, bro. So, for those of y'all who've been living under a rock, Ramaphosa was in the U.S., linked up with Trump. They had a meeting in the Oval Office that was viral, right? Now, Julius Malema responded because a clip of him was played in there. And this is the official response. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Let's check out this video, bro.
And it only took Donald Trump to remind all of you that this is not a small organization.
Wait, run that back.
Comrades, you were told that this organization is dying and it's a useless organization. And it only took Donald Trump to remind all of you that this is not a small organization.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that makes sense. The way he tried to paint it, Julius could use that to his advantage.
It was Donald Trump who said to Cyril Ramaphosa, you can't say this is a small organization because
that's facts.
It is the only organization in South Africa that filled up FNB Stadium. And he said he never saw an empty seat. There were 100,000 people and more at the FNB Stadium. Why would you say yourself, as a fighter and a ground force, that your organization is a dying organization when the White House says this is the biggest organization in Africa and in South Africa? Comrades.
And I get it, it's not like they should look for validation from the White House. But I mean, if that's where mainly validation comes from with situations like this, well then, Julius got a point, I ain't gonna lie.
They went to White House to complain about you.
Honeybook makes
Come on,
it look
man.
like
Not the ads, bro. Not the ads. We ain't doing this. Run that back.
Your land. They went to White House to complain about you. That you want your land. That you want jobs. That you want the banks and the mines to be returned into the hands of rightful owners. But amabo Cyril ba officing ya principala o kare ke ma teacher a tshwere bana ba banyane a re ko bona people are dying in South Africa. Ramaphosa could not defend South Africa. The whole president of South Africa ia go America and say in America there is a crime in South Africa. Yes, we know that, but why do you say it in America? Because if you say it in America, they will no longer come to South Africa as tourists.
Yeah, that was
Ramaphosa
insane.
has killed the tourism of South Africa when he declared crime at the White House.
Yo, I didn't even look at it that way. That's facts. Julius got a point with that one. I don't know. That was a bad move for Ramaphosa. And what was Rupert doing there? Rupert too, like, bro, just because you're a billionaire doesn't mean you're supposed to be there. Come on now. Like, is that his handler or something? Like, come on, bro.
It doesn't matter who we are. When we go outside South Africa, especially in front of imperialism, we must close ranks. That Rupert goes and speak bad about his DA in White House in an attempt to impress his masters.
Yeah, that was
We
wild.
don't like John, we don't like DA, but don't speak bad about them to Trump. Come and speak bad House. Press.
Well, damn, what's with the lag?
We talk about them here to us in our own country. When we are outside the country, we must close ranks. The same goes to John Steenhuisen, matriculant, who went to White House and said, the EFF is a small party, that's why we kept it outside government. Today you know that the government of national unity is not to create jobs. It's not to deliver roads. It's not to build houses. The government of national unity, its work is to block the EFF from coming into power. That is its primary task. And they went to tell Donald Trump. They exist because of their hatred to the EFF.
Crazy word.
Unity of black people. Amakashule abatla unity of black people. Why a formula spaza shop says I as a joiner EFF that existed before he formed the spaza shop. Unalele khegu ko Natala kwa le re ba re ke Zuma le re le batla unity le ba rena reunite le Zuma. We will never unite with Zuma who wants to kill the EFF. Will never unite with MK that exists to destroy the EFF. We are not friends to the enemies of the EFF. Whether Trump says the same thing about the two of us, we don't care. We must never be tempted to unite with the agents who want to destroy the EFF.
Malema is telling y'all all that the enemy of my enemy is my friend is not happening with the EFF, bruh. It's not happening. We enemies with enemies. Enemies, enemies. That's that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not because he wants to be, but y'all been trying to bring him down, destroy his party. Do I blame him? No, I'm not mad at him.
If Zuma Batla unity of black people, why did he form MK when there was EFF? Because how from a party you are already dividing people. You must join the existing organization that pursues the same agenda, which is the EFF. There is no unity they are talking about. They are pretentious about it. Zuma is about himself and about his family. That's why he went to form that spaza shop.
It's on about spaza shop.
Copies is complaining about Paris. Hi to me today. It's a little milekana ace makashule khale. Ankading to adisa ko Paris. Today Urutlo contest mo what 16. A contest of young because he's the one who brought people from Paris to come and work a year at Kwakwati. He went to fetch the money and make sure that Paris looks like Paris, whereas we are suffering.
Paris looks like Paris.
Great business
yo, that's not funny, but that's a good play on words from him. And that's kind of why I like Julius, bro. Stuff like that, like some little key details, you got to pay attention. And he's smart.
Laba tempted to do wrong things. Le misleader ke batho ba ilongor ke bona ba corrupting service delivery. Comrades, we must defend our country against imperialism. The only organization that is hated by imperialists is the EFF. I will never be intimidated by America. I will never be intimidated.
Let him know, Jill.
By Donald Trump.
Let him know.
They were speaking about me in that meeting at White House. If they were not gossiping about me, they should have called me into that meeting. I would have answered everything that Donald Trump wanted from us.
Don't play with this man, boy. He be standing on business.
But ya transport ba ya ko America ba yo bua ka nna sleghe. If they are not scared of me, call me into that meeting. That nonsense that Trump did in America, he will never do that nonsense in my presence because I will confront him here and there with the facts. Ramaphosa could not present the facts in front of Donald Trump. You've got a coward president. He left here. He won't be bullied. When he arrived there, he was shaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie. Ramaphosa looked like he was just so all cheesy and happy. And, man, yeah, he didn't look too confident to me. What's y'all thoughts in the comments, bro? Did Ramaphosa look confident, bro?
Atatazela, Achaba Donald Trump. Another president scared of another president.
Insane.
Donald Trump said
insane work.
When you say farmers, you mean white people. He kept quiet.
Right?
Farmers
is it only white farmers?
White people.
Exactly.
They are black farmers. They are white farmers.
Thank
Ramaphosa
you.
is a farmer himself. He should have said to Donald Trump, "No, farmers are not white. I'm a farmer myself. I am not white." Why did he present that simple fact before Donald Trump?
Shook. shivering in his timbers.
There are so many people killed in South Africa.
That was bad.
And majority of them are blacks. There is no white genocide in South Africa. Bammonchatsila with crosses. He opens his eyes in shock. I know South Africa with my eyes closed. He's unable to tell Donald Trump that is not a picture of South Africa. This picture does not belong to us. We don't have mass graves of white people. We don't have mass graves of white people in South Africa. Comrades, Donald Trump says to him,
oh, so that wasn't South Africa? Where was that then? That's insane. If it really wasn't, yo, the U.S. is crazy for that. Don't tell me they ain't do their research, bro. No way.
Why are you not arresting this Julius Malema? Why is this Julius Malema not in jail? He can't respond with a simple fact that this song, Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer,
that was sad too.
Approved by the Constitutional Court. We are a constitutional democracy. We must defend the decisions of the court.
Yeah. And the context matters with that song too.
Defend the Constitutional Court. By failing to defend the Constitutional Court, it means he failed to protect the Constitution. And when you fail to protect the Constitution as a president of the country, you have failed in your primary duty.
I ain't gonna lie. Ramaphosa, you're getting cooked, my boy. Like, Julius is frying you right now. You did it to yourself, bro. Getting cooked, just smithereens, like, bro.
Defending the sovereignty of South Africa. Ramaphosa is a failure. But you must understand one thing. When Trump says, why is this man not in jail? Why is this man not arrested? He simply means, why is this man not dead?
That's
why
true.
Why are you not killing this
That's
man
facts.
who wants to kill for white people?
That's true.
In that White House, my ticket was taken out. They called for my life with an attempt to silence me. They will never kill me again because...
That's a fact, because right now, bro, best believe the U.S. is watching Julius, bro. They got military bases in all types of countries. They got all these drones that y'all be saying. And then Rupert was over there asking for drones. Somebody, y'all, they say they're going to spy on us. Yes, they will spy on y'all. And it's like, bruh, what's the next best thing they could do? Label Julius an international criminal. It's coming soon, bruh. I'm telling y'all, it's coming.
Where I am dead. Because black people are dead. Black people have got no dignity. Black people have got no human rights. Black people cannot determine their own destination. They are waiting on the white supremacists to tell them which direction to take. What is this life we are living of being cowards? I'm not going to be silenced by threat of violence. I'm not going to be silenced by threat of death. When you say don't jail him, Ramaphosa should have said, in South Africa, we don't jail people like that. There are courts in South Africa, and the courts have said there is nothing wrong with this song. This is not my song.
Bro, I'm not even South African, and I know the history of that song. It doesn't literally mean kill the farmer, bro. Like, I don't know why Trump and the U.S. are trying to do that when they know context matters. And as much crazy stuff as Trump said, bro, it's insane.
Not compose this song. I found this song.
Yes, it was there.
The struggle heroes composed this song. All I'm doing is to defend the legacy of our struggle. This is a heritage of our struggle. This is the song that was sang by Peter Mokaba in the presence of Chris Hani, in the presence of Winnie Mandela. And therefore, I will never stop singing a song that Winnie Mandela sang before she died. That will be a betrayal to the struggle of our people. Comrades, when they say stop singing, kill the poor, kill the farmer, they are going to say to you, stop demanding the land. because you're offending white people. Don't talk about the land.
It comes
when
with
you
it.
stop
No
the
kissing.
land, they say black people must go back to Bantu education. There must be African schools. When you say no, they say no, that is not allowed.
I just got my campus gearbox from campus.edu's
Insane.
online business degree program. And here's what they sent.
Today, a tender is given in White House without advertisement, where Rupert stands up and says, why is Elon Musk, Starlink, not given an opportunity in South Africa? Elon Musk's business cannot come to South Africa if it's not compliant with 30% BEE. What he did, Ramaphosa, after they asked him that, the following day, they issue out that they want to relax the BEE deal so that this can come into South Africa.
Yo, Ramaphosa, you soft, bro. That's how they pushing you. It's like a puppet. Like, that's clear why he's doing that. Who's not seeing this, bro? Can anybody in the comments say they don't agree with that, bro? That's why he did it. So
there is no
Elon Musk can come in with Starlink, bro.
In South Africa, that Starlink will not come into South Africa if it's not compliant with the BEE. We are not saying 30% must go to one individual. That 30% must go to black people, as many as possible, because we want to benefit from our own economy.
Can you be mad at that?
We must never.
Every country has its rules and laws. So how do y'all be so happy with what the U.S. doing to y'all? Y'all cutting off these funds and then putting sanctions on countries and but when other countries try to do that, those are their rules too. You're not the only country, my boy.
Be dictated to by business. I long told you, South Africa, that we are captured by Rupert, that our country is run by Rupert. How can a minister of international relations sit in a meeting? Oh, Malema. Mara no is a good boy. Is a what is your problem? The whole minister of international relations goes and sit in a meeting that deals with international issues outside the country and never uttered a word.
Crazy work.
But businessmen, the golf players are speaking.
That was
but you,
crazy.
The politician who's supposed to speak on those matters, you are quiet. Why do you still want to earn a salary after being quiet? Why can't
Rupert was out there just yapping?
Give this salary to those white people, because they are the ones who were speaking there. All white people who were in that house from South Africa, all of them spoke. All of them, including John Steinhausen. What gave them the ticket to speak on behalf of our country? It was their color.
In that bag.
Only the color of their skin is the one that gave them permission to speak at the White House. Lamula was there. Kumbuzo was even worse. So why should we allow that?
Yo, W. Julius Malema, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, bro.